experimental archaeologist Bill Schindler and primitive survival instructor Kat Bigney are attempting an experiment millions of years in the making.
This is not what I expected.
To follow in the footsteps of our ancestors, to live as they did.
Oh my God.
Migrate around the globe and evolve.
Oh!
Limited to only the tools man invented in each chapter of our history. Do they have what it takes to survive?
They're right there.
200,000 years ago, Homo sapiens first emerged in what is now the lowlands of Ethiopia. We were the culmination of over 3 million years of evolution. We were intelligent, and we were quickly rising up the food chain.
At this point in time, Homo sapiens were no longer just picking off guinea hens or rabbits. They were taking on larger animals, like deer, things that could sustain a community.
The first Homo sapiens had the same body shape and brain size as modern-day humans. Because of our increased intelligence, we were on the verge of becoming the greatest hunters on Earth. Homo habilis made some of the first stone tools, but as scavengers, they never developed weapons for hunting. Their successors, Homo erectus, created thrusting spears that had a limited striking range. Homo sapiens continued that evolution by creating the composite spear, a weapon that propelled us to the status of apex predator. Here, where we as a species first walked the Earth, Bill and Kat must achieve the same evolutionary milestones that early Homo sapiens did. Use local resources to build a composite spear and make a kill.
There are many problems with wooden spears. Typically, they're not projectile weapons, they're thrusting weapons, so you have to get up close and personal with these animals. That's dangerous. It also makes for a fairly unsuccessful hunt because there's many animals that you can't get up close to. So we have to upgrade our toolkit.
We don't have the tools we need to be successful hunters right now. We need new resources that we don't have here. We gotta start climbing. Unfortunately, to do that, we're going to have to move up in elevation, which means we're gonna be dealing with new hazards. It's going to be colder, and potentially there'll be more threats.
To gather the resources necessary to make composite spears, Homo sapiens ascended over 5,000 feet into the frigid Ethiopian highlands and navigated through the damp woodlands and bamboo forest.
The mountains provide a whole lot of different ecotones. By traveling through different elevations, we can access a ton of different resources. Bone, wood, antlers, stone. With that combination, we can make amazing tools and weapons.
Whoa, what is that? Look at the bottom of that slope.
I see it. Is that an animal?
Huh. It's a baby bush buck.
Look, something attacked this.
Oh, look at these marks. It definitely something bit it.
It's bloated.
It is bloated. We might not even be able to eat the meat.
No, but you know, there's a bunch of other resources. We need everything this thing has to offer.
We're aware that whatever chased this animal down this slope could still be around, and we've got to pay attention to the predators. However, we do need to take a moment to obtain what we can.
You know, this hand axe is great for larger animals, but for these smaller ones, smaller, sharper tools would be great.
I got something, hold on.
Awesome.
Homo sapiens were able to see more in a kill than just the immediate need for meat. They understood that they could harvest parts of the animals for uses other than food.
All right, you want to work up top here? Yep. I'm trying to keep these organs intact. If we decide not to use them, there's no reason to open up that cavity.
Oh, no kidding. I don't want to open that cavity. Ooh, yeah, no organs there. This meat smells like it's starting to go off too.
Yeah. Kat and I realized quickly when we get into this animal that there's an odor to this meat. I don't think we're going to be able to eat it, but even if the meat isn't great, there's all kinds of things we can get out of this animal. Okay, I'm going to try to get this sinew off. We can half tools, tie with it. This is perfect. I just got to get up underneath you, and we can get it off. I want to take a second. Essentially, sinew is animal tendon, and it occurs on mammals in many different places. Our Achilles tendon is an example of sinew. We can use the sinew to lash, tie, sew with. We can make strings out of it.
Got it.
This unique resource is a godsend. This is just as valuable to our ancestors as they are to me and Kat.
For early Homo sapiens, sinew is a powerful new material for weapon making. This durable tendon has adhesive properties that allowed us to bind stone tips onto spears.
Nice.
The fantastic thing about sinew is that once we get them moist, and you can get them moist by soaking them in water or even chewing on them, these glues get activated, and it shrinks when it dries.
Hold on, let me step on that. Let me get
Can you cut around it with this?
Nope, I can rip it right off.
Okay. You can attach stone to handles, arrowheads, spear points, stone blades on the handles. It's a fantastic resource.
I'm gonna roll the sinew up in the hide.
That's a lot of sinew. We can have a lot with that.
Oh God, it stinks. The sinew we can pull off of this animal is going to be really important for us as we need to make new tools to hunt.